All right, how we looking here? We looking okay? I think we look pretty good. Hey there, hope you've had a great start to your holiday season. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving, able to spend it with loved ones and friends. Always a good time. When I was thinking about YouTube video ideas for this week, I didn't quite know exactly what I wanted to do, and the question that always keeps coming through my mind is, how can I help people, boost the production of their videos? I know I'm no YouTube expert, but I know cameras, I know lighting, I know production. That's my background. I know that. How can I help people with that? And how can I help people with getting through the barrier of the equipment barrier, really, and just getting to posting videos? Because that's the most important part. You have to start somewhere, and that's no easy task. I mean, it's not easy to pick up a camera, to turn it on, to record, to film, you sharing either your story or what you know. It takes a little bit of courage to do that, and especially when you're sharing that online with everybody. I mean, that just crazy, right? And I want to help creators because I think that this is kind of where the future of content entertainment is going, is this kind of content creation industry. It's becoming its own thing, and I really do believe it's growing, and I want to share my knowledge to help people build that. And I'm no expert. I'm not a YouTube guru. I mean, I don't have thousands of subscribers to tell you here's how it works. I'm still figuring it out myself. A lot of this is a feeling out process. But the thing I think that keeps most people from growing is that they need to start. I think a lot of times we like the idea of that dream. We like the idea of, like, yes, I want to become a YouTuber, but maybe we didn't size that dream up enough, and we didn't size up the goal correctly, and we didn't realize, oh wait, this actually does take a bit of work to do. And so I think the point of this video is, I know I'm not talking about tech, and I know I'm not talking about cameras or microphones, lights, any of that, but I think that this video could serve as a good reminder to just start. And I know it's hard because a lot of times that we have these insecurities, we have the fear of pressing record, but at the end of the day, this is what we wanted to do. This was the goal, this was the dream, and at some point we have to come to grips with the reality that, I said I want to do this, I just need to do it. I've been telling myself I've wanted to do YouTube since like 2013. I watched a bunch of gaming YouTubers and I loved it. It was great. And then I found a bunch of other creators that were into filmmaking and camera gear and tech and stuff that I also liked. And I was like, this is amazing. I really want to try this. And now you're kind of seeing the result of that with this channel. And I look at these YouTubers like MKBHD, Peter McKinnon, Matty Poya, these big YouTubers, and it's like, man, I want to have that kind of content. But at the end of the day, that's not me. That's not my style. That's not my content. That's a different. They have their own style. They have their own way of creating things. And I think at the end of the day, when we are playing this comparison game, we have to remember that we have to stay true to who we are. And we get caught up in this idea that we need to make the perfect video, that it needs to sound good, look good. It has to be valuable to everybody. It has to be this perfect YouTube video idea. The reality is there's only a few people on YouTube that really can, every video they post, it does so well. And I mean, I think Mr. Beast is the only one that immediately comes to mind where I can think every single video checks all the boxes. He's the master of YouTube. He's figured it out. And I know that even for me as a smaller creator, I mean, I'm barely over 500 subs. I mean, I'm not even monetized yet. That's going to be a goal that I want to achieve at some point next year, that I want to get monetized on this channel. I think that'd be great. But I think the thing is, and the idea that we have to understand is that we just have to get content out there. That's the main thing. So go pick up a camera, go share your story, go share what you love, share what you're interested in. Even if it's just a video like this where you're just sharing your thoughts on something, it's content. It's something that you can put out there into the world. You can share with the world. And there's gonna be a lot more people that have in common with you and that actually find those things interesting as well. There's gonna be a lot of people like that, more so than you probably think. And that's something like I've learned on YouTube over my time making videos, is that there's more people on YouTube that have a lot more in common with you than you think there is. And that's pretty cool. I really hope that this next year that we pick up the camera more, we press record more, we press publish more, and we create more content. We don't talk about creating content, we actually do it. You know, the one thing I posted on my Twitter, my motto for this year, for 2021, was, you know, talk less, create more. And, you know, I created more this year. I definitely achieved that. And I'm going to carry that into next year. And honestly, I think that's going to be, you know, my motto for this channel is talk less, create more, because we talk about it so much that at the end of the day, we don't end up creating anything. And so we need to pick up the camera, press record, press publish. Look, I know this is some cheesy motivation, but I'm in it today, okay? And even at that, motivation is only going to get you so far, right? It's all about the discipline. It's about being able to come up with a routine, a pattern, a repeatable pattern of like, this is when I'm going to film, this is when I'm going to edit, this is when I'm going to post. And you stick to that and you build that routine. That's been tough for me. That's been one of my biggest struggles, is trying to get that routine as my college schedule is shuffling, and I don't want to be the guy that makes excuses, but that's definitely something that I need to work on better going into 2022. But that's something that I think, not just me, but I think a lot of people, we all could probably do a little bit better at, is keeping a content routine in posting, because the more we do, the closer we get to our goal. The thing I've learned about YouTube is that it is a snowballing effect. The more you post, the more you're in it, the bigger that snowball is going to get, and the faster it's going to go, and it's going to grow exponentially. So it's going to grow very quickly over time, and it's going to start off slow. Again, you start off as a little snowball, but it's going to grow into something a lot bigger. But you gotta stick to it. So I hope this little video was helpful. That's just something that's been on my mind today, was just what do I think people need to hear? And I think just pick up the camera, just hit record and create something cool. And I think that is something that is gonna go miles more than any tech tutorial ever will. So yeah, hope this was helpful. Hope it was a little bit motivational. Hope it gets you to pick up the camera. Now with that, I'm going to go ahead and start planning content for the rest of the year. And let me know down in the comments, what are your goals to finish out the year? What are your YouTube goals going into 2022? Would love to get some inspiration in the comments below. So let me know what your goals are. What do you want to achieve going into 2022? Would love to see it. All right, well with that, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You already know it. And as always, I'll be sure to see you in the next one.